said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Hurricanes will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Stanford's offense will come out first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defense
coming out aggressively. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. DB's right up on the receivers. Trying play action. He's not afraid to go deep. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. Brown will throw it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Stanford lines up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He's got great speed. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll have their first possession. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is...
There he goes! Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size...
Got enough space, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And he tacks on the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Brown wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. A strike downfield. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Right back to the well. Oh, he's got some space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cardinal! Boy, did he just scorch that defense with that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he added the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a scintillating 57-yard touchdown run. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Fires to the big fella. Let's take a minute and talk about Miami. We have a new #1 team in the nation this week, guys. They've made it to the mountaintop, and usually that just means now everybody's shooting at you.
I think a lot of people are waiting to see is how they wear this #1, if they change it all moving forward. But, David, talking to their players this week, they were saying they knew they were the #1 team before the season even started. Everybody else is just figuring that out now.
Yeah, and you got to love the confidence of this squad and going out and earning that #1 ranking, but it's another thing completely to keep it and to continue to have that edge and that hunger. Let's see if they can do it.
And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Hand off from the gun. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Canes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Canes! Boy, it didn't look pretty at first, but it wound up being most effective.
And that's the problem with these guys, these quarterbacks. It's not the first play you have to play. You have to play the second play and the third play because they just keep extending it and making plays. And then next thing you know, you look up and the dude's hitting his head on the goalpost.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. It's complete on the right side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now on 2nd down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Hall. And he's down at the 41, that's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in, let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Craver. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Brown will throw it. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Number 37, on to kick it away.
Hunt is on its way. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside. Man-to-man, nobody looking at the quarterback. He takes off. He doesn't look like a quarterback. Looks like a running back. Chews up yards, gets way down the field, and makes a big play for this offense.
Got his man quickly. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. To the air on first down. Complete to the left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Canes are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
21, Stanford, 7.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Brown wants to pass. Looking deep. Brings it down on the right side. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Hall. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Wide open downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. Leaves it with the running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Working that left side now. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. They'll try to move on from that 1st down play. 2nd and goal from the 12. Got his man. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. After a drive this long, a field goal will be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. Brown will throw it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. That's caught. It's Odom. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. There he goes. Inside the... And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Miami! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking for room, it's Edwards. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Brown wants to pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need...
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. This Mike backer showing some versatility. Think he always just has to stay home and play the run? was bringing the pass rush that time.
No, this ain't old school football anymore, Reese. These guys got to be so athletic, and you see them blitz and run games and all the different things they can do aside from making the calls and being the communicator on defense. These guys are as versatile as it gets.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Hurricanes decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Palo Alto. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. With that said, let's send it back to the guys on the farm.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Stanford will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On target over the middle. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Canes build their program around playmakers like that.
They do, Reese, and speed on the outside makes everybody so much better. Finding those home run hitters, those playmakers, those are the guys when Miami's rolling, those are the guys they're finding.
He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Holding.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. They want to throw it. Looking down the middle. That's caught. It's Moore. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off. Got room at the 35. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And in back-to-back plays, you understand full well why the DC talking to us this week was like, this guy's a handful. Like, he shows the ability to throw the ball, make a big play through the air. Then you're covering the throw game well. What happens? He pulls it down, makes the run. He's showing you a little bit of everything.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. 4th and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying on the field. What a big moment here. Touchdown, Canes! And the punishment has been extended.
Number 1, Halton in the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Duke is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Clemson. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up the shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, this passing attack was on fire last week. Quarterback threw multiple TDs, but they got brought back down to earth very quick in the first half of this game. So here they are now early.
He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll haul it in right around the logo. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Odom. At the 20, he's got space. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it first and goal from the 10. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking downfield on first down. The short hands, it's Craver.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide, he sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass, he'll take that completion.
He'll keep it himself. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere, it's a turnover.
Hey, you know what's really easy? It's easy to say, hey, quarterback, run out there, pitch off of that guy, and now your running back gets to go play one-on-one with somebody else. It's got to all work timing-wise, and the defense did a great job flying up, nowhere to go, make the play, make a quick decision, and you get the fumble and recover it in the backfield.
And the Canes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rush is on him. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked them apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns, also showing what he can do with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the first down, nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Miami!
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gonna run it, it's Edwards. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. Brown wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. And here comes the punt team. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Pocket breaking down. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening. He went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now. Throwing it. He's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Now it's 1st and 20 for the offense. He wants to throw it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
To the air on first down. He'll try to do it himself. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. The Canes are in the red zone. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. Touchdown, Canes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride. So he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let... do the rest.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Brown will throw it. Finds his man down the middle. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Defense in press coverage. Under fire. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off?
Pass interference. Offense.
A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Hall. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They bring the punter onto the field now. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution.
Hits a seam wide open. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got a man. It's Brown. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it on the move. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Brown. Touchdown, Hurricane! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Rides the back on the option, the give. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Takes it on the return. Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. And the Canes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. He's going to run it. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Finds a spot in the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They're still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got some room headed to the goal line. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
A first down run in the red zone. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. mean, they got nothing on the last snap. Let's see if they try to throw it in on 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll try to slam it in. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game to build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep fighting no matter what the scoreboard says.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Snagged in the middle. It's Hall. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total.